Hello?
But, even not a party yet.
Oh, so you wouldn't? So I can't hear anybody. Oh, it's because it's all through you. Right. Because this controller's through you.
I think it was because he can't hear it through his headset. This is Sandy. He
building's history, know it simply as the Murder Hotel.
Car crashing into another car, and then another car went ahead and crashed.
The infamous hotel was run by a mysterious family for several generations until closing time. In unrelated news, the Trivia Murder Party killer is still on the loose. Up next, games. Are they fun?
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Death's in the air, and there's free coffee in the lobby. Only one of you will survive. There's so much to do. I need a vacation from this vacation. you know what I'm saying? All right, first question. If I chop through a door and yell, "Here's Johnny," which of these critiques would you be right to give me? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Come with me. Welcome to room 105. The lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. Get your typing fingers ready because I'm starting right now. Dear phone company, why am I being charged for conversations that I did not enjoy? Can I send them back like every meal I order at a restaurant? Also, do you think this would be a good premise for stand-up comedy? I may try visiting an open mic night. Time's up! Okay, now I'm just going to do a quick editorial review of your work. And what's the result? Well, one of you was the worst. That's not even close to what I said. Don't worry. Remember, dead players are still players, just more see-through. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. What's the better-known title for the painting La Gioconda? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, follow me. Welcome to room 237. The old skewers trick. Pick a space inside the box to hide. I'm not sure if there's oxygen, so try shallow breathing. Of course, this magic trick does need some volunteers. Good news, I'm giving you a sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. I wonder if this is how Chris Angel feels every day of his life. Oh, come on! If you don't pick a row or column, I'll do it for you. Slice, slice! Ta-da! It would break my mother's heart to think I checked you into this hotel and then didn't murder you. So this one's for you, Mother. Let's keep moving. Because he always wears a long scarf, which Doctor Who doctor is kind of asking to be strangled? Who picked this? It's time. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. And I do mean anyone. Now, let's see if there are any matches. So predictable, so fatal. We're here! When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Which of these is not one of Shaquille O'Neal's rap albums? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Eggs! You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. Someone needs to pick which slots are death zones. Hey, you! Pick the landing slots that kill. Hurry along! If someone dies in your death zone, you... Okay! Let the games begin! Yay! Physics! Congratulations! I see you've landed in a death zone! Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. You've made it so far, but can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Names for Santa Claus from around the world. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. Plot twist, all the ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Here come the ghosts! Overwatch characters. Marine mammals. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Don't fall behind. Here comes the darkness. Programming languages. Lights out for you. The 12 Apostles. You can't outrun that ghost forever. Geometric angles. London tube lines. You stole some yummy life force. The darkness approaches. Words in the preamble of the U.S. Constitution. Time. Ooh, who's gonna win this one? Tony Award winners for Best Musical. Another life swap. Launched online before 2000. The darkness approaches. Figure skating jumps. The exit is so close. You won't believe this, but I just murdered a group that looked exactly like you. Weird. First question. What heartless monster killed Beth in her novel, Little Women? Use your device to answer the question. Time's almost up. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Time for consequences. Welcome to the killing room. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. And the letter begins... now. To the good people at Precious Cat Magazine, congrats on another knockout issue. Just when I thought cats could not get more precious, you give us Miss Fancy Paws. I would like to double my subscription if that's a thing you can do. Time's up. Okay, now let me just look back at my beautiful words and here's how you did. One of you did not take this job seriously. I'd seem like a maniac if I sent this letter. Let's try another one. Don't you just love the smell of rot? Speaking of, on Rotten Tomatoes, what is the highest percentage a movie can get and still be considered rotten? Who picked this? The rest of you, follow me. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. It's time for donations. You each get $500. Give some of that money to your friend. The person who ends up with the most money will die. But if you give to someone and they have $800 or more, I will kill you instead. Begin. Time for fiscal revelations. For the first time, the rich will suffer consequences. Let's keep moving. What did Yvonne Brathwaite Burke do first? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, it's time. There's nothing more fun than fogged up mirrors. Oh hey look, the ghost of my Aunt Mildred is writing on this mirror. Pay attention to her unique handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word. But so will everyone else. Draw a word on the mirror to camouflage Aunt Mildred's. Let the drawing begin. Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Oh, that's a weird mistake. Let me show you what's behind the looking glass. We're here. The final round is close. Next question. In the Mother Goose poem, how many little piggies are there? Who picked this? Come with me. I'm giving you the laziest gift of all. A scratch ticket. Scratch and find $3 to live. And if you keep scratching, I'll give you cash for all the extra $signs you find. But if you scratch off even one skull, you die. Get to scratching. Why stop now? We know what a losing ticket means. Oops, didn't mean to kill all of you, but I still need one alive player, so... See, having the most money is good for something. The time has come. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? Here's your first category. Poems that rhyme. Tap each answer that fits the category and then press submit. Let's see the right answers. Butterfly life cycle stages. Time is almost up. Boat-related occupations. Golf clubs. That ghost can smell your life force. Don't look behind you. Are you afraid of the dark? World of Warcraft playable classes. You killed your friend. Better get away fast. Career cards in the modern edition of the Game of Life. More stolen life force. Caffeinated beverages. Kanye West albums. You are but shadows now. Born in South Africa. Time is almost up. Another life force swap. One last trap. You need a perfect answer for your final escape. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. You have to get all the right answers to escape.
Hello there, test subjects. Sign in with the room code, then take a picture or draw yourself for our records. Welcome to Role Models. It's time to determine if your nicknames are scientifically accurate. Here at the lab, we've spent years searching for the genetic magic that makes each and every human a truly unique individual. But that was hard, so we found a shortcut. We theorize every friend group has some version of the smart one, the popular one, the troubled loner who I can change. You get the idea. And these roles make it a lot easier to figure people out with science. You guys are going to match your fellow test subjects to the roles that fit them best. My lovely assistant will put all the data into the tubes, and at the end, we'll crunch the numbers and tell each of you who you really are. Okay, the lab's got some fresh cadavers coming at 9, so let's go. Give me a category to start us off. Ideally, something everybody knows a little bit about. Which Seinfeld character best suits each of you? So, on your device, you've got the names of your fellow lab rats. Drag each one to the role you think fits them best. That includes yourself. Oh, and you'll see a little 99% sign next to each role. Tap that to lock in the answer you're 99% certain will match what everyone else picks. I'll make it worth your while if you're right, so make sure to pick someone. When everyone's given out their roles, we'll check out the results. Let's see who's who. Show me the votes. Take out the outliers. We have our winner. Woohoo! I like to keep my guinea pigs motivated, so I'll give you guys these nutritious science pellets. Whatever your answers match the group. Whoever has the most the end is my lab rat of the month. Plus, they taste like meat. Subjects who already have a role don't need another one, so let's lose these votes. Hooray! Ooh, still no role for you after all that data. Don't worry, I've got a backup role that might fit you better. Everyone vote on which role this controversial subject deserves. Always remember this moment. And I'll reward your behavior with some science pellets. Here's our lineup, and here's how you're doing on science pellets. Remember, you get pellets when your answers match the group or you perform the best in a tiebreaker experiment. Keep that in mind if you want to beat your fellow guinea pigs. Give me another category. Which picture on Instagram are each of you? Okay, make those matches. And don't forget to tap that 99% next to the role you're most sure about. Let's find out who you are. I've got just the thing to break this tie. Type an answer on your device. Your fellow lab rats will decide whether you get the role. Even if you're not sure you want the role, I'm handing out science pellets to the winner, so do your best. It's an experiment, man. You think the chimps always want to learn sign language? That's the raw data. Vote on your devices now. Wow, no contest there. And this roll comes with some science pellets. These subjects are tied. Let's fix that. Write your answer on your device. Okay, there's the data. Vote on your devices now. I love results. Ooh, I love a tie. It means we get more data. Enter your answer on your device. There it is. Vote on your devices now. all thinking the same thing on that one. Why look at a photo when you can read more? You caught a fish. Looks like your peers weren't feeling any of these roles for you. I've got a consolation role that might do the job. Everyone vote on which role should go to this perplexing subject. You did it! Sort of. Here's how it all shook out. And by the way, you are freaking me out with these predictions. Get out of everyone's heads. All right, pick your final category. Which of these things would you scream while jumping out of an airplane? Assign those roles. Let's see what everyone picked. Hooray! Gonna need more data to settle this tie. Vote on your devices now. Whoever wins gets the roll. Another tie? Seriously? According to our patented algorithm, the roll goes to you. Last one picked for a roll, huh? We've all been there. I've got a Plan B roll that might speak to you. Everyone vote on which role our final subject deserves. You really earned this. Here's where we landed. One last thing before we close the book on this experiment. Let's see if there are any more interesting patterns in those roles. Based on your roles, you're total opposites. From a very specific point of view, anyway. Science demands an experiment to see which of you is better. For science! What do you usually do when working on group projects? I want both of you to write an answer that fits the trait above your head. The others will decide who did the best. There you go. Vote on your devices now. Yeah, I'd call that pretty conclusive. That's it. The experiment's complete. Here come your final rolls, as determined by everything your fellow lab rats said about you. And my favorite little lab rat with the most total science pellets is...
Welcome aboard! You must be the talent. Please sign in. Hey. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. We don't have all day. Quick, before the ship leaves the dock. Gather round, comedians. Here's tonight's itinerary. We're gonna write some jokes and then test them out on stage. But first things first, it's brainstorming time. Before we jump into the jokes, let's do a little writing exercise to get inspired. On your device, you'll be prompted to write various topics like animals, people, or objects. Fill in whatever you think has a lot of comedic potential. If another player uses one of your topics in a winning joke, you'll get some bonus points. Generate as many as you can. You have 45 seconds, starting now. You've got time for one or two more. All right, it's joke writing time. Follow the steps on your device to construct two hilarious jokes. Okay, you should be starting on your second joke soon if you haven't already. Wow, you're a way more attractive audience than last show. Though to be fair, they were all dying of scurvy. Let's bring up our first comic. Remember to say your catchphrase. Which comedian won that face-off? Let's keep this joke boat moving and welcome our next comic to the stage. Which joke was funnier? Vote now. Our next comic needs no introduction. Here's another comedian, whether you like it or not.
Hi, torme qual torme. Squad qual two qual multi.
Said
Keep that applause going for our next comedian. Our next comic needs an introduction.
Si jai một wani tai to sa ha. Uru dem tua dem tai mal.
Let's see who our rising stars are. Oh, look! Some of you are achieving comedy. Well, we're sinking again. There's no time to write jokes from scratch. So, here's the plan. Let's rewrite another comic's joke. You'll use the same setup, but we'll attempt to write a funnier punchline. The better the original joke did, the more points you'll earn for beating it. Can you steal the spotlight before the boat sinks? Let's find out. I have an idea. Let's turn those screams into laughs and welcome our comics back one last time. Vote for your favorite punchline. A real Clash of the Titans.
Upon a giant but by time. Waltz to the
Which comedian is leaving with me in the lifeboat? Let's find out who deserves it the most.
Comedy out at sea. Up
The local residents familiar with the abandoned building.
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. Those free vacation coupons you received in the mail were a trick, luring you into a game with deadly consequences. Only one of you will survive, and that one survivor will get a coupon for 20% off your next visit. Alright, first question. What is NPR's video series of in-office live music called? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, follow me. Welcome to the killing room. Let's see who has ESP. Type in an answer that fits this category. Everyone else will answer too. And if anyone matches you, you die. Including any potential mind readers. Time's almost up. You didn't answer. How dare you? Here are the answers for whatever that's worth now. We're not done with you yet. Okay, so don't freak out. But you're a ghost now. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's try another one. Here's a thing you should have learned from middle school. What is the name of the gym co-founded by Tamara Judge from The Real Housewives of Orange County? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. It's time. Salutations! Welcome back to the killing room. Oh, you're going to get a gift. It's a complimentary family nightmare in a box. Pick a box and keep what's inside. Don't shake them or you'll wake them. Wow, it's my Auntie Vale's hand mirror. Fair warning, you're possessed by a ghost now. If they answer faster than you, they'll block out that answer choice for you. You'll see what I mean soon. When I was a kid, this hotel seemed so big, and murder seemed so wrong. It's funny how things change when you get older. Let's keep moving. Where was Transylvania? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, come with me. It's tattoo time! My body is the canvas of your nightmares. Or for unicorns. Create a new tattoo on my back by drawing on your device. Oh. Harder. Oh. Ow. Oh. Right there. Oh. My God. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Yeah, harder. I guess I had something else in mind, but I'm sure it'll grow on me. Now vote for your favorite design. The artist with the fewest votes will die. What did we decide? Ugh, this ink has got to go. I knew this was a bad idea for a minigame. Just because you're dead doesn't mean that haunted mirror has to leave the game. You have a will on your controller right now, and you have a few seconds to leave it to someone who really deserves it. But you have to do it right now. Ghost haunting ghosts is just too weird. The cursed mirror is your problem now. We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. Where is Sam I Am not offered green eggs and ham? Who picked this? Time for consequences. Are you ready to fall? In love with my new minigame? You're going to drop down this board and try to avoid the death zones. You know what? We need some death zones. Go ahead, everyone else. Choose a slot to make it no bueno. Okay. Let the games begin. Pick a spot to drop from. Yay! Physics! Oh, I am filled with rage about the whole nobody dying thing. Let's try another one. Where was King Tut's body found? Who picked this? I want to show you something. Let's play with spooky dice. Roll as much as you want to add to your score. I'll kill the player with the lowest score. But go over 21 and you die instead. And don't forget, if they roll a skull, that adds 1 to everyone's score. Honestly, it's mostly just an excuse to use these cool skull dice. You busted. Thank you for getting blown up. It makes me so happy. Ah, crap, I killed everybody? I guess I'll bring one of you back. See, having the most money is good for something. The time has come. Congrats on making it here alive. But can you escape? I'm going to give you a category. Agatha Christie Mysteries. Tap each answer that fits the category. Let's see the right answers. You advance 1 space for every correct answer. You're a little bit closer to escaping. But get this, all ghosts get to play too. If a ghost catches up with you, they will steal your life force. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time. Acronyms. States in India. Don't look behind you. Are you afraid of the dark? Melissa McCarthy movies. You can't outrun that ghost forever. Celebrity perfumes. Don't let the darkness hit you on the way out. Vodka brands. approaches. Onions. Charlie Chaplin films. That ghost can smell your life force. Actual seasons of Survivor. Here comes the next question. Operas. Tough one.
The local residents
This is your wake-up call. Prepare to die. Welcome to Trivia Murder Party. That glowing review in Real Hotels magazine was a fake, luring you here to fight for your life. Only one of you will survive. Quick tip, it's easier to win if you cut all emotional attachments now. Okay, first question. Which of these comics is typically single panel? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Everyone is wrong. Time for consequences. Welcome to Room 101. It's non-smoking. Ah, the lost art of letter writing. I'm going to dictate a message to you. Write down as much of what I say as you can. The player who writes the fewest of my words will die. And the letter begins now. Dear person who was behind me in line at the coffee shop, I am sorry you knew what you wanted, but were frustrated that I was taking a minute to decide. Some of us prefer to live in the moment. Now you will die in a moment. Look out your window. Time's up. Alright, now let me get out my red pen and give this a once-over. And what's the result? Well, one of you was the worst. I'd seem like a maniac if I sent this letter. You're back! The end of your life isn't the end of your participation. Keep playing and you just might steal someone else's life force and win the game. Let's keep moving. What do you get if you win Shirley Jackson's The Lottery? Who picked this? Everyone is wrong. It's time. Bonjour! Welcome back to the killing room. I hope you like magic tricks. Pick a space inside the box to hide. I would say don't get too comfortable, but I feel like that's obvious. Of course, this magic trick does need some volunteers. Now, can you confirm that we've never met before? Just kidding. A little magician banter. You get a sword. On your device, choose a row or a column to run your sword through. Fun fact, when I found it... Parry! Thrust! Ouchie! I had some good times growing up in this terrifying hotel. I would kill to feel like that kid again. Which is sort of the whole premise for this game, I guess. Let's try another one. How old was Leslie Jones when she officially joined the cast of Saturday Night Live? Who picked this? The rest of you who are still alive, follow me. I hope you're good with instructions. Follow as many rules as you can before time runs out. Everyone else is playing too. If any of them correctly follow more rules than you, I will kill you. The rules are already on your device. Go, go! I wonder if anyone's paying attention to what I'm saying right now. Mushroom, mushroom, stinky shark, Sacramento. Rule time is coming to an end. What the heck? We're here. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round. Next question. If I add sugar and cinnamon to my pickling process, what kind of pickle am I making? Who picked this? Come with me. Let's do a spooky handwriting test. The ghost of my Aunt Mildred loves to write words on mirrors. Pay attention to her unique handwriting. Now, Aunt Mildred is going to write a different word, but so will everyone else. Draw a word on the mirror to camouflage Aunt Mildred's. Start writing on that mirror. Watch closely. One of these new words will be a word written by Aunt Mildred's ghost. So many convincing words to choose from. Now, type the word that Aunt Mildred wrote, or you die. Enter the right word now, or you die. Would the real Aunt Mildred please stand up? Looks like there's no fooling you. Aren't you special? You know what that means. Only one of you is still alive. You know what that means. Glad to see you're the one to make it here alive, but will you be the one to escape? I'm going to give you a category. Metric system units of measurement. Tap each answer that fits the category. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for each correct answer. You're on your way to escaping, but you're not alone in here. If a ghost catches you, they'll steal your life force. Then they can try to escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. Canadian national holidays. Moving on. Crayola crayon colors. Yikes, there's a ghost right behind you. Don't fall behind. Here comes the darkness. Taco Bell menu items. A ghost stole your life force. One-term U.S. presidents. Time is almost up. Anne Rice novels. Don't look back because there's a ghost right there. Judy Blume books. Another life force swap. Hello, darkness. 8 most common English letters. Time is almost up. Not what I had in mind. Not so fast. If you want to break through that barrier, you'll need a perfect answer to this question. And that includes the third answer choice now, too. Nobel Prize-winning scientists. You have to get all the right answers to escape. Lyrics in Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire." Another life swap. Walking Dead characters. Time is almost up. Does it feel good to be so wrong?
Hello! Welcome to the Dictionarium, where letters become words and words become music that only I can hear. I will be dancing. What a crowd! In the Dictionarium, you will take a made-up word and turn it into a real word with real meaning that you can use forever, or forget about right away. It's a game. If you want to play along, join the audience by entering the room code. Time to begin. First things first, I'm sending a word to your device. Write down a definition that you think fits this word. I got this word free after I bought 10 verbs at full price. Need to think of a word? What sound would a lamp make if it could talk or sing? Let's see 'em. Voting time. Pick your very favorite definition. And remember, you can award bonus points to the ones that stole your heart. And the official No Take-Backs definition for the word is... Round 2. The dictionarium is starving for a synonym. Give me another word that could mean the same thing as the definition on your device. Round 2 is quick, so start typing. Lickety-splickety, just write whatever you think-ity. Let's check out these baby wordlings. Aww. Choose the word that is super matchy-matchy with the definition. And the winner is... Now we have a brand new word and definition. Let's use it! Craft a sentence using the word on your device. Hot tip! A sentence is just a very, very, very short story. see. I want to see these. And now we vote. And the champion sentence is... And voila! You've made an important contribution to the history of language. But now let's see who won. Come back soon. I just found the word sipping a margarita on my porch. The game that you are playing, well, it causes much hilarium. You make up silly words and phrases ending in hysterium. You have to answer quickly, no, you really mustn't parry 'em. And anybody can compete, a Tom, a Dick, a Harry'em. So gather in the living room, pull up a stool or chairium, with lots of foods and beverages like milk or juice or barium. Then start to make your crazy words and don't forget to vary 'em. And that is how you win a dictionarium.
Dictionarium, dictionarium, with words you will not find in the librarium. Dictionarium, dictionarium, it's time you broaden your vocabularium.
You've got to be creative, sense of humor is necessarium. Your definitions must stand out, we don't want ordinarium.